你好，小朋友，今天我们还是一起上一节英文课，所以请你和陈老师一起，一二三，说英文。Alright, so in the past, we have learned about the English alphabet, right? So we learned about what are some vowel letters in the English alphabet and what are some consonant letters in the English alphabet. We learned that A, E, I, O, U are the 5 vowel letters in the English alphabet. We also learned that the letter Y sometimes can be a vowel too. And the rest of the letters are all consonants. They're all consonants. And we also learned that most of the words that follow the structure consonant, vowel, consonant, most of the CVC words like cat, bed, and pig, all of those words are short vowel words, right? Most of the CVC words are short vowel words. And we learned that the magic yi can change a short vowel to a long vowel. So for example, the word fat, F-A-T, is a consonant vowel consonant word, right? CVC word. So this is a short vowel word. We say fat, right? Fat. But if we add a magic E in the end, it becomes a new word that's pronounced fate, right? Fate. So now the vowel A changed from short vowel to long vowel. So we learned that the magic E makes the vowel say its name, and it also makes the vowel from a short vowel to a long vowel. So today, we are going to learn a little bit more about the long A sound, the long A sound. First, let's watch a video together. There we go.
Ape and the snake hang from their tails. The hare and the jay put on a play. The whale with the apron bakes a cake. I'm writing silly sentences with words that have the long A sound. What sounds does the letter A make? Letters A, E, I, O, U are all vowels. Sometimes the letter Y is a vowel too. You pronounce vowels differently, depending on the word. The short sound for the letter A is A, as in fan, and, or stamp. The long sound for the letter A is A, as in cave or sail. When do you use the long A sound? When words end in a silent E, the vowel is long. M-A-N spells man. The word man has a short A sound. But if you add a silent E at the end of the word, it becomes main. The word main has a long A sound. The word tap has a short A sound. But if you add a silent E, it becomes tape. The words plane, game, plate, and rake all end with a silent E. So they all use the long A sound. Where does Grandpop go fishing? At the lake. When you see the letters A-I together in a word, they make the long A sound. As in rain. Moby, it's not going to rain inside the classroom. Pail, hair, chain, and paint all use the long A sound. What travels along rails? A train. When you see the letters A-Y together in a word, they make the long A sound. As in hay. May, tray, clay, and spray all use the long A sound. I can think of other words that have the long A sound. Paper, bagel, and radio all have the long A sound. Sometimes when the A is at the beginning of a word, you use the long A sound. As in angel and acorn. What is the largest continent on Earth? Asia. I know it can be a little confusing, but when you read a word, try pronouncing it in different ways. The alien stands on the table. It doesn't make sense to say the alien stands on the table. But I wasn't kidding, Moby. There's an alien on the table. What? You know her? Her name is April?
All right. So we just watched a video about short A and long A's, right? And we have also learned in the past that the short A makes like an A sound, right? So like man, cat, map, right? You kind of make your mouth like that, right? And in the video, we learned about long vowels today, long A's. So that when we add a silent E at the end of a CVC, a consonant vowel consonant word, it makes the short A, it changes the short A into the long A, right? So like, if we don't look at this E right here, it's fat. But when we add the E right here, it's fate, right? So the silent E at the end of a word makes the short A into a long A. That's the first scenario that we will see long A in a word. And we also learned that when the vowel A and the vowel I are put together, it also makes the long A sound, like in rain and train. And we also learned that when AY are put together, it also makes the long A sound, like tray and spray, right? And, yep, and that's the three scenarios we learned from the video when we will see words with the long A sound, right? So now let's take a look at our seesaw assignments for today. Move this right over here. All right, so when you log into Seesaw today, you will see November 17th, assignment 1, long vowel A. So you're going to click Add Response, click your name. Make this one a little bit shorter. Actually moving this one over here. Make this a little smaller so you can see. All right, perfect. So this homework has 2 pages, and each page has the instructions right on there. So on the first page, if you read the instruction, it says, sort the words from the word bank below to see if the A in the word is a short A or a long A. Then click the microphone button to read all the words aloud to make sure that your sorting is correct. So for example, I'm going to read fate, map, rain, fate. I think it's a long A because it has a silent E. Map, It's a CVC, consonant, vowel, consonant word, right? So I know it is a short A. Rain, we just learned in the video that when A and I are put together, it's a long A, right? So I put it over here. And you're going to work through the list to make sure all the words are sorted correctly. And then you're going to click this button to read all of the words aloud one more time to make sure your sorting is correct. Just to double check. Alright, so that is page 1. On page 2, you're going to make funny sentences with long A words. So first, you're going to click this T button. This will allow you to type. Move this one right down here. Okay. Click this button to type 2 funny sentences with long A words from page 1. You can also use other long A words you know. It doesn't have to be the words from page 1. There needs to be at least 3 long A words in each sentences. So make sure that there are at least 3 long A words. You can use words from page 1, or you can use words you know. So, for example, here, there's an example that says, on a rainy day, I met an alien named April. Right? So after you type a sentence, for example, I will say, let me think of another one. My name is, how about this? April likes to put her acorn on a tree. So I'm done typing the sentence, and now I'm going to use this pen to circle the long A words in my sentences. So for example, like what I did up here, I know April is one, likes to put her acorn is another one, on a tree. See? So 1, 2, 3, 4. My sentence has 4 long A words. So make sure that your sentence has at least 3 long A words. Okay? So we're going to do this for 2 sentences. And when you're done with page 1 and page 2, you're going to click this green check button to share your work with me. Alright, so that's it for our English homework today. Remember, what we learned today is long vowel A.